week 2 of the National Football League. And we'll see Chris Olave. He was perfect for them a week ago, getting a pair of touchdowns and some massive yardage. It's the Saints and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Summer drawing to a close here in the southeast. The roof is closed at the wondrous Mercedes-Benz Stadium due to the hot temps still outside here in downtown Atlanta. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Kelvin Rich Superstar Mode right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in a playlist.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Throwing on first down. Rich, flush to his right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Rich. That is caught by Cohen. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They give it to Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara still fighting for yardage.
Stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
So the Saints will punt it here on their opening drive. And there's 7 points for the Falcons.
Get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be
the Falcons beat and embarrassed the
it comes within your division like this. It's a measuring stick game with a
Saints the last time they played week 17 of season number 1 for Kelvin.
Extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because
Kelvin not since forgotten.
It has that little
I would like
juice, but at the same
to
time,
beat the Falcons here at
if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Operating from the gun, Rich. He completes.
Touchdown, Olave.
Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Watch this play here, Kelvin.
Start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum.
So here we go. Extra point is good.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Rich. Got his man complete. And they work this well up.
Who else but Chris Olave?
It's a gain of 35.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're
Look at Kamara. Alvin Kamara.
Not deep downfield that can hurt your defense.
12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Again, it's Kamara.
Fancy footwork for Alvin Kamara. It's a little bit more than what he would have.
2 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Saints at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 31 yards there and a first down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there.
They give it again to Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints! No, wait, he's not in there. Stop short of the goal line.
3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints have moved out in front. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
So we're all tied up at 14.
Ready to go back to work here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming on touchdowns now.
All right, here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich, that escapes the sack. Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And somebody's hurt.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rich.
Oh, no.
The Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. To throw on 2nd down. Rich.
Incomplete.
Hook up there. Incomplete.
Alvin Kamara dropped it.
They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And Kelvin goes down again.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
All right, here we go. So the punt is there, and the
Saints get set to trot out there. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover. And so try to get some points here.
well, it's a turnover, either fumble or interception. That just goes by so quickly, folks, you just cannot see what happens.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich forced out to his left.
And, man, he lost some yardage there.
And he goes down. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Rich. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
So here we go, folks.
On 1st and 10, Rich.
Incomplete. Hit as he threw.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And Kelvin goes down again.
Back at the 26-yard line.
And that ends the half. We're all knotted up at 14.
3rd and 15. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll begin our tour.
Okay, you know what? No. I want to know what happens in this game, not other games. Sorry. That's why I love Madden 17, folks, with Larry Ridley. He actually knew what was going on in the game itself.
These last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On first down, Rich.
Intercepted again. That is the 3rd pick of the season.
And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head.
The kick is up, and it's good. The extra point attempt, that is.
If they can bounce back from that last
21-14.
If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first.
Let's go now.
Here we go. Kelvin hands it off to Kamara. Alvin Kamara, look at him go, folks.
Fights through and now a crease. Still on his feet.
Touchdown Saints, Kelvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Look at this, folks. Look at that.
Didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the
My
sense
gosh,
that
folks, did you see that?
Kamara
just completely eviscerated the defense and the defensive secondary. The whole entire defense.
Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline.
My gosh, folks. Extra point attempt is good, and they add a field goal.
Once again, out comes the Saints offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Flag is down.
2 yards shy of the
Is it holding on the defense?
2nd and 2.
Holding offense.
What? So Johnson gets called for the holding.
By the holding call on the tight end.
And that ends the 3rd quarter with the Falcons up 24-21.
They didn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. To the side.
Completed and caught.
A heck of a catch as he was able to get both.
Chris Olave, folks.
23 yards, the final. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to
Oh,
challenge.
come on. They're going to check and review this play. Come on. He's in there. Come on.
Keep those feet in bounds. That's the question they've got to decide.
He did. He did. He did. Look at that. It's a great catch, though.
Close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
After review of the play,
here's the call.
ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge
Yes.
does not go their way. This will
That
indeed
was
remain a completed pass.
That was a catch. They give it off to Kamara again. Alvin Kamara.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 167 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
167 yards for Alvin Kamara, dude. He is a beast.
At the 46, a 10th carry for Kamara. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, a second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down.
Alvin Kamara again. Look at him go, folks.
Inside the 30.
12 rushes, 187 yards for Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara.
All game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there.
Chris Olave, touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
So here we go. It is good, and they add a touchdown.
Offense. Down 31-28,
2 minutes, 17 seconds left. They have the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts due to Saints. Do they need it, though? That's the question.
First down. Rich.
Oh, and Kelvin. That's the 2-minute warning.
So Carter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Oh, fudge. I thought I gave it to Kamara. Son of a biscuit.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he fends him off. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough.
4th down and 2. The Saints going for it here with $1:29 left. They give it to who else but Alvin Kamara. Kamara gets it. But is that a holding on the offense? Gosh almighty, look at him go. Is that holding, though?
Holding. Offense.
Of course it is. That.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. 4th down, 10 yards to go. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Ah, no.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch.
There you have it, folks, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, they finished with a
Whether you like it or not, Kelvin did a great job there.
Better team out there.
Kelvin did a great job there.
This game, every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Falcons, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
So there you have it, folks. Carolina Panthers coming to town for the next episode. That was a hard fought game. I really have nothing else to say, but that was something. But We're going to apply our skill points. We're going to upgrade some skill points here. We're going to upgrade, here's deep throw accuracy. Alright, give it 87 on the deep throw accuracy. Still overall rating is only a 79 for Kelvin, but Kelvin's still doing what he's got to do here. Do we get another? We get another ability. Arm talent. Passers with ability have increased velocity on bullet passes. Conductor. Deep eye. Passers with ability are no worse than sight for all deep throws while their feet are set under pressure. Let's go ahead and get that. Deep eye. So Kelvin now has... Kelvin now has 2 core abilities there. His X Factor and his other. Level path, we're almost there. He's level 15. Or is it level 19 is where we're at? We're at level 18. But there you have it, folks. There you have it. I do appreciate you all watching, folks. It was a hard game, a hard-fought game. If you're new, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right hand corner. Speaking of the Wolfpack fam today. Sniffing by in the bell icon, folks. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf. Wolfman Lewis. Ow! I am out.